Okay, my amigos.
This one's gonna be a little bit more intensive. The word of the day!
Molting. Molting, also known as slowing, shedding, or in many invertebrates, ecdysis is the manner in which an animal routinely casts off a part of its body, often but not always, an outer layer or covering, either at specific times of the year or at specific points in its life cycle. Molting can involve shedding the epidermis, the skin, the hair, the feathers, fur, wool, or other external layers. In some groups, other body parts may be shed, for example, wings in some insects or the entire exoskeleton in arthropods. Now, check this out. It's not just geckos and snakes and lizards. Squirrel molts all the time. She has this really thick fur in the wintertime, and it helps protect against the cold, right? We ourselves, we shed skin. You don't see it because they come off as tiny little skin flakes. In some countries, flocks of commercial layer hens are force molted to reinvigorate egg laying. This usually involves complete withdrawal of their food and sometimes water for 7 to 14 days or up to 28 days under experimental conditions. What this causes is a body weight loss of 25 to 35%, which stimulates the hen to lose her feathers, but also reinvigorates egg production. The most familiar example of molting in reptiles is when snakes shed their skin, right? This usually is achieved by the snake rubbing its head against a hard object, such as a rock, causing the already stretched skin to split. At this point, the snake continues to rub its skin on objects, causing the end nearest the head to peel back on itself until the snake is able to crawl out of its skin, effectively turning the molted skin inside out. Now, what am I trying to say with this, my friends? Our minds also molt. With every book that you read, with every experience, with every victory, especially with the losses that you have in life, you are molting your mind. You are shedding an old way of thinking, an old philosophy, and you're coming into a new way of thinking because that extra experience in your life has become a new person. That is your new skin for your mind. Probably the biggest molting experience that your mind can undertake is when you take a risk. Because if you don't take a risk, then you stay in the comfort zone. You always have the same skin. You're always the same you. You're safe. Yes, you might be safe working at a 9-to-5 job. Yes, you might be safe, checking people out at the check counter. You might be safe doing that, but take a risk. Take a risk, and that way you'll molt out of that old skin and you'll become a new you. And chances are, if you organize properly, if you time manage, it will work out. Allow your mind to molt into a brand new mind, a better mind, a more successful mind, a smarter mind.
So that's all I got, my friends.
I hope this was educational. I hope it helps. Thank you so much for listening. Head out of ass is the first step to success. Yahoo!